here's one. All right, we got Texas. Here we were blitzing the Mike first. So Texas, in my mind, is a first and second down call. We're trying to stop the run with it. All right. So in this game plan, we were taking the Mike first, so we knew he would cut the zone off, or the outside zone. And then we knew they couldn't get a backer or a lineman up to the wheel backer here. So, but you can see he's sitting there 7 yards inside of number 2. He's reading. If it's run, he's obviously a fitter. 1-2. React a little quicker. You see it from the backside.
Coach.
Yes, sir.
What are you thinking when you're running those two linebackers through the A gaps? And what is it good for? You thinking third down, or you thinking run? Just penetration.
Yes, sir. I'm thinking first and second down. So going into a game plan, so in my mind there's basically three different sets. So there's 10 sets, so it's 4 open. There's only 1 back in the backfield, right? There's a tight end attached 11 set, and then obviously a 2-back set. So week to week we'll build Texas. What's the best way to take away their top runs out of those? Obviously in this set with Y off plus back minus, they were a stretch team. So here we wanted the Mike to go first. We wanted to put the 3 technique to the field and let the Mike go cut the zone off. All right. Say they were a downhill zone team where the back was deep and he was doing this. Maybe we let the wheel go first and go across the center's face and penetrate it, let the Mike wrap. So it's really a game plan or install basis. We're getting our best combination and trying to attack their run game.
Yes, sir.
This is one thing, just going through our cut-ups, just basic football. We got to clean up our footwork and fundamentals, especially as from a two-point stance. But anytime you're coaching outside linebackers in 3-4 or DNs, notice that his initial footwork, he's getting back to a power position, right? So they're going to false step or step underneath themselves, but they all end up in a staggered foot alignment, basically, right? So one thing you can clean up pre-snap is staggering your stance more. So this week right here, we were taking the nose across the center. We were letting the opposite backer go first, and the Mike was a readout player. So this DN, he's a box player. So what does box mean? Yeah, keep your outside arm free, and you keep everything inside you. So he should be the edge of the defense. But there you can see the bounce technique. He reads run, pulls the trigger.
What's your defensive linebackers' rules as far as depth from the line of scrimmage, or do you let them kind of play around with that?
Yeah, obviously pre-snap you don't want to tip anything, right? Because so many teams look down from the box and they'll check it or whatever if they see you in it. So I would say start at 5, but the penetrator, obviously, he needs to time it up and get going, and that comes from feel. Obviously, one part of our personnel study each week is what's the quarterback's mannerisms. Does he mess with his towel and then the hands go up, the ball's coming, that sort of deal. So getting a feel from film study, then obviously repping it through the week, and then every guy is different. Some guys have a natural feel for that. Some guys struggle with it a little more than others. But as a base way, you don't want to tip anything pre-snap. But in general, if the penetrator should be like 3.5 yards deep when no more than 3.5 yards deep when the ball is snapped. So here's one. We had the Will going first. It's all Texas. We just built it that way. So Will was first, Mike was second.
So let me ask you this. So basically, anytime you blitzing those inside backers, you're going to play a box technique with your outside ends instead of like spilling it outside to your outside backer.
Yeah, I would say probably 85% of our calls we do.
Yeah.
So any interior pressure, whether you're getting to you're basically getting to like a version of bear,
Right.
or five-man surfaces.
Yeah.
So anytime you're doing that, most of the time the DNs are box players. So
Pools and all they doing both.
yes, sir.
Yeah.